Hello, welcome to the REM Podcast with Renan.
Hello, my name is Eliezer.
I am Murilo. Hello everyone.
Here we talk about politics, society, and current affairs. Today, we'll address how social networks relate to and influence public policies and government actions.
Well, recently we experienced a climatic event that devastated the southern region of our country, especially in severe floodings caused by continuous rainfall. It is a very sad event at the state, but also witness positive action from the population. There was a massive popular mobilization using social medias to support groups affected by this climate phenomenon. People who become homeless, facing unsanitary conditions, and lacked essential resources.
Yes, this was a very sad situation here in our state, but one positive aspect was the solidarity shown by people particularly visible on social media platforms. There were campaigns for collecting food, clothing, and even monetary donations to help food victims. Most of these were led by popular figures due to the widespread presence and usage of social media, which has become an integral part of our daily life.
Nowadays, some people seem to live two lives, so to speak, one online and another in real life.
Exactly. It's almost like people take on a virtual life. Those who use Twitter or read sheets, right? Some people use intensely masking their statement and opinions, but that's another topic. Returning to the point, we also saw strong public unity and helping the people of Rio Grande do Sul, with social media proving to be rightly relevant and essential for broadening and reach of humanitarian aid. It allowed donations from various regions to be distributed within the state. This also leads us to question the power of social media concerning politics, government actions like policy creation and public policy implementation. For instance, it brings up complements, whether voting disapproval or requesting change. For example, there are groups of advocating for more days off.
Sure. A recent example that sparked discussion, especially this post Monday, is the topic of work hours and breaks. Legislatively, standards set an 8-hour workday and a 44-hour work week, allowing for a 6-for-1 or 6-for-1 schedule working 6 day with on day off. No, people are questioning why we don't work 4 days and rest for 3. This discussion started as a social media movement, gained monumental and rushed to government, becoming a major point of debate led by governors and influential ministerial figures. But let's not go too far down the road. That is the idea. We want to discuss how, in your view, social media can influence public policies, positively or negatively.
Yeah, this push by the people for more prominence. How about this debate into discussion about democratizations and other issues? Take it from here, Eliezer.
Yes, like the issue of the COVID vaccine, right? That'll also become a big discussion point with which all the somewhat differ from what happened with the flood in Rio Grande do Sul.
But initially, there was a popular outcry too. People pressed and the government ended up embracing this cause.
The difference is that the flu response started as population movements that hacked the government level, while vaccine primarily began with a government-led incentive for the population and entered the public debate. We also want to address the impact of fake news on public policy. During the pandemic, we say people spring balance government constantly theories.
Yeah, and rejecting actions that were in fact beneficial, creating a negative perspective and reading progress. This is a major downside of social media. Although it connects and gathers people, it often brings together those who oppose certain initiatives, arming that might other side be essential actions. Social media can be used in a many-to-many way, as in platforms like WhatsApp and forums where people interact with each other directly. This was evident in 2018 during the truck drivers' strike, where many drivers combined strikes through virtual conversations. It also serves as a one-to-many channel where an influencer, a government, or a company shares information with a wide audience. This format allows messages to reach multiple people and different audiences effectively.
In the same way, it created a stage of backlash and formation of echo chambers. Uh, this is one of the big concerns regarding the impact of the internet on public policy, especially the influence of the algorithms. The internet is structured around patterns, so it characterizes users' content recorded to the research and interests. This can be somewhat harmful as creates an echo chamber, limiting a person to what they see and comes up, terribly losing democratic diversity. This influence creates dynamics where, as an internet, we have polarized opinions. This idea is that debates and to have a winner or a dominant view, but ideally, debates should be seen as opportunity for knowledge building. If we just keep butting heads, we don't move forward. We close doors to new ideas.
Of sure, social medias can really isolate people, keeping them in a parallel reality. We see this not only in political debates but also in how people act on social media, often very different from how they behave in real life.
Yes, again, it's this idea of online social life versus offline life in many people's daily experiences. And this brings us back to public policy, or how it's formed and formulated.
Public policy can be created both in the digital realm and externally, and being shared on social media.
Are you talking about a more versatile, visible communication channel?
Yes, bringing that visibility to social media. An example is the discussion on public policies for responsible technology use in education, allowing cell phones when permitted by teachers as a learning tool. It is of the center of EAs could become feasible with preparatory public policies.
Right. The government could create seminars or educational programs to help people prepare for these new digital environments. Don't you think?
They could create campaigns, lectures, even legislation or workshops as support measures. This range of public policies could be more prominently shared on social media, make them more dynamical. After all, social media is a powerful tool for connecting people, sharing ideas, and building knowledge on topics otherwise restricted to many.
That's the point. Social media can also help the government promote programs such as identification campaigns for undocumented people, increasing social visibility, and broader initiatives like encouraging vaccination, which was vital during the pandemic. The message about the vaccine spread widely on social media, gaining high visibility. In terms of humanity programs, there's Humaniza SUS, launched in 2003 to bring a more humanist perspective to healthcare professionals' work, the reality to public health system. Humaniza SUS is a digital platform, almost like a blog, sharing doctors' experience in their work, health knowledge, and basic care information like first aid. The kind of content could be better published with a more strategic social media approach. Another aspect relates to transparency. Beyond content, it's about spending the audience that can access and understand what's necessary. It can be a transparency channel showing the projects being implemented and share details about them.
At this point about research, a wider audience is interesting, especially when we consider political illiteracy. Many people say they dislike politics or avoid discussing it, yet politics is essential in your lives. Deciding to recycle or not is a political act, shaping our lives around choices. For those with a bias against political social media, as a modern medium can offer a fresh perspective, like television, which started as entertainment and become a major market tool. Social media evolved from interaction to a communication and outreach platform.
For sure, but we also need to consider the inequality in access. Many people in rural areas, for example, lack mobile device or internet access and are left out of this discussion in information. In Brazil, most people living in big cities have internet access. Over 18% of population is connected, but this access is not equal for all. In rural areas or in the outskirts, access is challenging due to infrastructure limitations and high costs. Living around 30 million Brazilians without internet. This shows why the internet should be considered a basic right, essential for ensuring everyone can exercise citizenship, study, access health service, and find jobs. Without access, millions are digital excluded with fewer opportunities to learn, work, and ever participate in social discussions.
This is something we need to keep in mind, as a digital exclusion can create significant barrier to effective public policy implementation. On the other hand, social media provides a complementary way to understand that relationships are crucial within the political system. Within governance, after all, the art of governing is about adapting to social diversifications and population demands, a form to governance that differs from the highly autocratic, centralist system of the past.
Well, social media can be seen as a tool that promotes civic engagement and the enforcement of public policies. It's a tool that can truly transform the way we govern and connect with institutions. So, thank you for listening to REM Podcast. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more episodes like this on society, current events, and related topics. Until next time, take care. Bye, guys.